All right, we're here. What's up to Raven? Good evening to him. Ready to go see his boy perform tonight in the Super Bowl rematch. It should be a fascinating game. I'm only going to be up here to near kickoff. That I hop in an Uber and go to Mom's and watch the rest of this game. Don Philly in the building. I know Don's ready for tonight. Eagles and the Chiefs. Hey, what's up? Don Philly, the Bull. Salute, family. Brother man. Representing the 215 hard. That's what Philly fans do. They stay loyal. Okay. Appreciate you, Don. The champ is here every night. It's all about the you, bro. What's up, Canes? Good to see you pull up. Let's get this started. You know what tonight is? It's the rematch of Super Bowl 57. That it's going to be a terrific game tonight, we all hope. What can you say? I mean, bro, it's the rematch. Both teams are playing well. I think Kansas City have issues with their receiving core dropping balls. If you want the truth, I never thought this would ever come out of my mouth. The Chiefs' defense right now is better than its offense. They're two proven upwards. And the other side, okay, Joey Bosa is going on the IR again. That man lives on the IR, but when healthy, he performs. Kareem Jackson suspended again. I'm going to get to that game in a second. Get to that game. I look at both these teams right now, and even though Philadelphia is clearly better. But the Chiefs got the best quarterback on the planet. But that said, their receivers got to step up. And until then, I'm going with the Eagles tonight and get their revenge on the Chiefs. It's not much revenge. Because it's not the same. Travis Kelce sporting his gear. But I'm going to go Eagles tonight. Eagles in a close one. Yeah. Philadelphia's been waiting 10 months for this. So it's going to be interesting. We'll find out 4 hours from now who's going to win that game. So you guys get ready for that showdown tonight. The rematch between those two teams. Tomorrow we'll do the aftermath. And there's going to be one particular player I cannot wait to give a game ball to tomorrow night. But that's tomorrow night. It's going to run the league. From yesterday, do some NBA. NBA just started for tonight. But going back to yesterday, Russell Wilson did it again. 2 weeks in a row, 2 great throws. I didn't think he could do what he did again. The last night winning touchdown throw wasn't as... It was more dramatic because it changed the game around. But the last week's throw was just incredible. God, what a throw by Wilson last night. And I'm not ashamed to admit this. I was too tired yesterday. I went to sleep early, so I basically missed the entire game almost. Dobbs was good last night. His parents were at the game, cheering him on. And Broncos, don't look now. They're in the playoff hunt. And it'll be interesting for Denver moving forward. It will be. Schedule doesn't get that to the left. Let's look at the Broncos schedule. We do that. Broncos. They already played the Chiefs twice, so the Chiefs they got to split with the Chiefs. They got a tough one this week, the Browns. Matter of fact, 3-4. Good God. All right. From this week to New Year's Eve, their schedule is brutal. I don't think they're going to make it. Cleveland this Sunday. I may do that game. Because that game is not on locally here in New York. I know that. At the Texans. And that's a 4 o'clock game, too. Interesting. At the Chargers and at the Lions. In other words, after Sunday's game, this Sunday coming up against the Cleveland Browns, the Broncos are at Houston, at the Chargers, at the Lions. I don't know. That's not looking good. Seriously, real talk. That's not looking good for the Broncos. Then Patriots at home and then Chargers at home. So they got a 3-3 split with home and away. The 3 games on the road is beginning next week. They'll be on the road until Christmas. and then they come home for New Year's. They play the Chargers. So very interesting for the well, the only easy game is New England. And then they finish up at the Raiders. So they got their work cut out for them. They do. They got their work out cut for them. Ooh. Just chilling up here on a Monday night, going around the league. C.J. Stroud had his worst game as a pro in his young career so far, but he pulled it out, and they held on to beat Kyler Murray. And I picked that game last week. I mean, this past Sunday. That was one of my picks, and the Cardinals did what I expected them to do. Covered with the points, and that was a tough win for the Texans, but they got it done. Next Sunday, and this is the game we'll be doing up here on Sunday coming up, is the Texans and the Jaguars. And that should be a fascinating, good game down in H-Town. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry about that. You know what? I'll just do this until almost game time. I was gonna do that anyway. You know, it's funny when I look around the NFL. Right, I'm gonna do the NFL right now. Speaking of which, something happened today in the NFL. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad I got the scores up here so I can talk about it. Everybody's celebrating the Lions when Justin Fields acting like a fool yesterday. He got called out, and like I've been saying since last off season, uh, he'll be elsewhere next year. And if he puts up numbers, they can get a lot for him. I'll do Jordan Love tomorrow. Gotta do Jordan Love tomorrow. What a job he did. And what's beautiful about the end of that game yesterday was Justin Herbert and him embraced. And Justin Herbert told him, "You're on your way now, man. And you deserve to be where you're headed." And that is so true. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Let's do these other games from yesterday. Miami wins yesterday in a street fight, which I felt was the best thing that happened to this Dolphins team, is to get into a street fight with somebody like the Raiders. And they held on to beat the Raiders. Left a lot of points on the field. And, you know, people telling me today that the Dolphins should have done better. Look, the Dolphins are who they are. When they play against a team like the Raiders, like the Chiefs, like the who else? The Who's the other team I'm thinking of? I forgot that team. Not the Bills. Who's the other one they lost to? Chiefs and the Eagles. People know that they have some issues. I think yesterday was a good win for them and Mike McDaniel was very upset over that win yesterday, and that says something to you about Mike McDaniel. That Mike McDaniel tells you the side of his ego he let creep out in that press conference yesterday. I got news for Mike. You're not going to blow out teams like you did earlier this year. Everybody's on to you now. And you should be proud that your players got into a little fist fight yesterday and they pulled it out. Jalen Ramsey was phenomenal. I'll talk about him tomorrow night on the aftermath. He was tremendous. And I think the Dolphins did well yesterday. They needed something like that. A team that was feeling themselves, felt they could bitch slap you because of reputation, and the Dolphins showed they could withstand being a wuss for a little bit. Now, the good thing about them this week, and this is what's killing the Dolphins fans, the Jets are playing their third string quarterback this week. Zach Wilson's bench for the year. The Jets are playing for a draft pick now. Get a high draft pick. I tell you, the Jets get Marvin Harrison. Oh my Lord. Wow. They picked one of these quarterbacks. But the Dolphins catch another break. They're going to get 2 games before. Who's this clown the Jets are playing with this week? They don't even talk about the Jets no more. In the power rankings, the Eagles are number 1, Chiefs 2, Ravens 3, Lions 4, Niners 5, Cowboys 6, Dolphins 7, Texans 8. Similar to the way I would have it. The only difference is I will have the Ravens and the Browns. I will have the Browns a lot higher. I mean, I'll do it Friday night, but Eagles, the Niners, I don't have the Cowboys as high as he does. But I should put the Cowboys a little higher in my rankings. I'll do that Friday night. But his rankings are pretty good. Jaguars 9, Bills 10. Okay. My top 10 Bills are not there. But this guy did a good job. Let me find out this Jet quarterback for who the Dolphins are facing on Friday. Boy, Dolphins keep getting breaks up to break. Hey, again, about the Dolphins, we'll see them Christmas Eve. Okay? Beat the Cowboys, beat the Ravens, and beat the Bills. Will be fighting for that last playoff spot. And maybe, you'll get your due. All right, Tim Boyle will play Friday against the Dolphins. There you go. Quarterback Tim Boyle. So the Dolphins get 2 wins against Tim Boyle. They got Will Levis and Sam Howell. Could you get it any better than the way the Dolphins have it before they play Dallas? Look, I'm not going to say a lie. That street fight yesterday, they needed it. But goddamn. Oh, God. And maybe that's why Mike McDaniel was exasperated yesterday, because now that's who the Dolphins are going to play these next 4 games, man. They should win the division, because I see the Bills losing 1 or 2 of the next 3 games coming up. And all I'm going to say to the Dolphins and their fan base, get ready for Dallas week 16 in Miami. Now it's going. If the Cowboys are playing like this into that game, especially if they beat the Eagles, they're playing like this, folks. You're looking at one of the great regular season games ever, and the expectations are going to go through the roof. Miami will be 11-3. There'll be no letdown. They'll go 11-3. Win the division. Tyreek Hill will probably have 2,000 yards by the time we get to that game. He'll be celebrated. And he deserves that. He'll probably win the MVP if he gets 2,000 yards, because everybody knows it's him, except the moronic Dolphin crowd that thinks Tua is Jesus. We all know he's not. Okay. But Dolphins, not only they catch a break, it is a bad break for Miami, bro. I don't want nobody coming up here into Dallas week, which would be Christmas week, talking about the Dolphins, bro. You got to be fucking kidding me with that schedule. You should be ashamed of yourselves, Dolphin fans. Ashamed if you're going to brag about beating Tim Boyle twice, Will Levis, and Sam Howell is in trouble now with the Redskins, bro. It's like, and I hate to say this, it's like God is saying, I'm tired of you Dolphin fans always talking stupidness and ignorance. Here, you got a division title wrapped up in week 15. Nobody else, well, the Lions, isn't that funny? The Lions and the Dolphins, and I love the Lions. We all love the Lions. And I love the Dolphins, but everybody else thinks, it's just the truth. They haven't played nobody. Isn't it something that no more skepticism is going to come their way now that they got Tim Boyle twice And to be fair, the Dolphins didn't ask for this. The Dolphins are playing who they're playing on their schedule. And I'm being fair about that. But god damn. Wow. I do not want to hear from any Dolphin fans talking about that team until Christmas week. And we're going to have a big week up here Christmas week for the Dolphins and the Dolphins and Dolphins and Cowboys. If you are a Dolphin fan right now, you should be like, damn, this is too fucking, this is embarrassing if I'm a Dolphin fan right now. I can understand why Mike McDaniel was disappointed. And I think Mike now realizes that again, Miami, I will give you this. Beat Dallas and Baltimore, and I'll be on the ship for you. I'll speak for you. I'm not a fanboy like some of these guys are who think that their team is the greatest. Their team is nothing. You better be glad you have a defense that's healthy. And what Jalen Ramsey's shown the last 2 games, you better be glad. And Cahill has really played well this year. And now Jalen Phillips is catching up to speed. You guys better be damn lucky that now your defense can bail you out to a degree. They have to prove they can stop the run, which they did good yesterday against Jacobs. But now Miami, you cannot talk about beating Tim Boyle twice. I'm talking about Miami fans. This has nothing to do with the players, because the players are pissed off as F that they got this reputation. I'm going to tell you right now, the Dolphin players to a man, they cannot wait till they see Blue Star come to town. It was beautiful. The Dolphin fans saluted them yesterday at the stadium. They brought back the air horns yesterday. It was beautiful to hear the air horns. I'm proud of you guys down there at the game. And you guys, don't worry. Get ready for Dallas. That's the one. Bring the air horns for Dallas. Let's let Dallas know that your 11-3 is legit. Okay? Let Dallas know that. You deserve that. I'll give you that. You people spend your hard-earned money going to those games for the last 30 years, and you've seen shit. Let's just keep it real. You've seen nothing. Unbelievable. These things that are happening, the circumstances, it's not the Dolphins players' fault. Why this attack on the team is because of their fan base. I'm just keeping it real. It's because of their fan base. And I don't think Dolphin fans realize how much the media and other team fans cannot stand who they are. I mean, the way Chris Sims talked about, God bless his soul, the young man that was torn on, was killed. Even Mike Florio said, bro, that was out of line, bro. And the reason why Chris did it, because he looked at him as a psycho Dolphin fan who, I'm not going to speak of him. I'll just say this. You got a lot of Dolphin fans, Iceman, who, this man was comparing them. I'm being nice calling him a man. This man was comparing them to the 99 Rams. Okay. Can I see them winning the AFC? Yeah, I can see Dolphins winning the AFC. But they will have to do it a certain way. But I will say this. Having their defense healthy now, and what I will do if I'm Mike McDaniel is, bro, put 30 up on the next 4 games. Put 30 up quickly. Just empty the gun with Tua and start resting guys. Get ready for Dallas, Baltimore, and Buffalo. I hate to say it, folks, but the Jets defense look like they quit on the team It's going to be interesting Friday afternoon. And the next 4 games for the Dolphins, let's be honest, folks. Them and the Lions got this scenario. They're scrimmages. They're real live scrimmages. They're not playing nobody really. I don't want to hear about Tim Boyle. He's not going to do shit against the Dolphin defense. It's going to be embarrassing for him. And Jalen Ramsey will get the biggest game ball tomorrow night when I come back up here. He deserves it. Ramsey deserves it. Okay. So Miami gets 4 gimmies coming up, and I don't want to hear from their fan base. Okay. I don't want to hear from you. If you're going to get all pumping your chest over 4 scrimmages, that is why the rest of the country look at you guys like they do. You should be pissed off like your coaches. But they have to wait a month. They have to wait a month from today when I start T-minus the game, the kickoff. It's crazy. But that's the scenario the Dolphins playing. Russell Wilson did it again, and like I said, his touchdown throw to Cortland Sutton was a genius, and Denver pulls it out. They've won 4 in a row. Russell Wilson is only behind Tua for touchdown passes. Dobbs played a good game last night for the Vikings. Not much to say about Buffalo. Joe Burry added a little oomph to the offense, and they struggled in the first half against the Jets, and then they turned off the afterburners. And Buffalo won the route the Jets 32-6. Zach Wilson benched for the rest of the year, and I don't see Aaron Rodgers walking through that door. Seattle gave one away yesterday, and this is why I keep saying Seattle losing that game yesterday. To me, they'll be lucky to win 3 games the rest of the way their schedule's put. And I'll do that Friday. I'll do that tomorrow night. Tampa Bay, the 49ers took the foot off the gas, and they won me the cover, but they didn't cover the point spread, so I went 2-1 yesterday. I did Miami yesterday. Brock Purdy, by the way, monster game, 3 touchdowns, 339 yards, 21 of 25. So. And I'll say it again, folks. This is the year of the I quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Cousins was having a monster year. Tua is having a great year. Sam Howell's having a great year. Who's the other guy? I just mentioned his name. Brock Purdy had a damn good game yesterday. This is why the league is a little bit quiet this year, because it's the I quarterbacks who are having big years. You know, you have that. AFC looks real strong. Even without Cincinnati, the AFC looks real strong right now. And again, Garner Minshew having a big year. It's the year of the all-right quarterbacks. All right, I'm going to do Jordan Love in a little bit. Let me talk about Kenny Pickett. If you didn't hear the latest, I think the young man name is Deontay Johnson. He wanted to, on the sidelines yesterday, he wanted to beat the shit out of Kenny Pickett. And slowly but surely, according to reports, the Steeler locker room is turning on Kenny Pickett. And this is not a good thing. And I'm going to tell you why. This puts a little bit of an onus on what's our friend? Mike Tomlin. But the players are losing faith in the quarterback. And these reports are everywhere. You want to check it. Now, Pittsburgh likes to cover shit up. You know, they don't like to be out there with their shit behind the scenes unless they have stars on the team. And that's why the Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell went crazy like 4 or 5 years ago, because They were two of the biggest stars in the entire sport, along with Tom Brady. Remember, Peyton Manning was gone by then. And right now, they've turned on uh, Kenny Pickett. That's not going to be a good situation to be in. J.Hurts cursed him out yesterday. J shouldn't talk because he wasn't doing shit until like week 5. He is one stealer that should keep his damn mouth shut. So Cleveland wins yesterday. Every player was happy for the young rookie from UCLA. It's going to be his gig the rest of the way. Cleveland, they got Denver this week. That's going to be a big game. I don't know if that quarterback can handle a hot Denver team out in the Rocky Mountains, Rocky Mountain High. As Russell Wilson said last year, he could say it now. Let's ride. I'll do that game Sunday, by the way. Now I got a game I could do besides Buffalo and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll do Cleveland, Denver on Sunday. Cleveland's ready, and I said that before. That was a big albatross for the Browns. They don't play no more division games anymore. Do they play the Bengals? And it's going to be a big year for Cleveland. It's going to be. All right, the Lions slept walk yesterday, and they didn't wake up too late in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and they pulled it out over the hapless Bears. Jared Goff, 2 touchdowns. The kid running back had a good game, and the kid from Alabama. Don't look now, but the Lions are going to cruise, folks. I see them handling Green Bay on Thursday. They're going to cruise until they play Dallas, another team that has to prove they can beat Blue Star New Year's Eve with Jimmy Johnson getting his name up in the Ring of Honor. In that game, that's a prime time ABC only game. That game is only on your local ABC affiliate Christmas, New Year's Eve. Jaguars look strong. They're getting ready for their showdown in H-Town on Sunday. We're going to do that game on Sunday, first game of our doubleheader up here. Sunshine was getting back to sunshine. Tennessee is hopeless. Maybe they'll get a quarterback or trade for someone like a Justin Fields or Kyler Murray. It's not looking good for the Titans. Jacksonville's getting ready for their showdown. Remember, if Jacksonville wins, they're going to win that division comfortably. If Houston wins, they control the division until they lose. We all know what happened to Lamar Jackson. We got the game tonight, so those are the recap. Oh, yeah, I get Texans already. Those are all the games from yesterday. And it's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. NBA last night. What's up, Iman? Iman in the building. Philly. I'm sick of hearing about Philadelphia, home of the cheesesteak and emotionally negligent and abusive women. I laugh at that. Chet Holmgren had a big game last night. Oklahoma City blew out the Blazers by 43. And don't look now, but Oklahoma City is turning into the juggernaut I said they would be. And they're looking good in Oklahoma, folks. All right, Denver's winning tonight early. Boston's rolling. Milwaukee's leading Washington. Clippers and Spurs later tonight. Heat's in Chicago against the Bulls. That'll start in about 20 minutes at the United Center in Chicago. Pelicans and Kings. Kings off to a great start. Good for them. Knicks are rolling. Knicks have won 6 in a row, and they're in Minnesota. That's a very good game. I may click that game off, God. I gotta go to Mom's house and watch the Chiefs. And late tonight, the falling apart Golden State Warriors. I warned you people, they're too old, too small. They're going to be playing against a pretty decent Houston Rocket team. That's their late game. I'm pretty sure it's on NBA TV. And again, that Minnesota off to a great start. And Anthony Edwards has matured. And good for the beautiful Nicers. He lives out in Minneapolis. Iman gets to see them every night, so he knows a little bit about them. Is Melina in the building? See, I'm too busy looking at stuff while I'm talking. Iman's in the building. I know Iman is happy. He's going to go get his Tommy DeVito jersey. And women already throwing themselves at Tommy DeVito, the man who still lives at home. Patrick Mahomes, let's see what he does tonight. I'm giving Mahomes a mulligan this year because his receivers are brutal. Oh my God, they dropped so many balls. I mean, Mahomes, it's not his fault. He throws perfect passes. Mahomes, one of the all-time greats. And you can't blame he can't blame Patrick for anything. So that was my recap of the NFL. And I mean, what do you want me to do, man? It was a good week in the NFL, man. And like I said before, the all right quarterbacks, the guys having big years. And I think that hurts the league a lot. That's why they're going C.J. Stroud crazy. I mean, when Dak Prescott is being put as the best quarterback, Iman said, nah, Jones is still the man. There you go, Iman. I'll tell you one thing. If that damn DeVito gets you to 7 and 8, you'll be changing your tune, nigga. Oh, I missed one game, and I'm going to talk about this game. Jordan Love finally, as an NFL professional, he monstered all right, whoa. Iman's funny. I'll be back in a quick second, everybody. Let me check something. I'll be right back. Mace, you are now close to being 3 episodes behind on Monarch. I'll catch up. I promise. I will catch up to that. Just give me a minute, guys. I did not see, excuse me, I did not talk about the Jordan Love Justin Herbert showdown yesterday. As Jordan Love, first time in his career, he led his team back for a game-winning touchdown. Second time in his career. I forgot he did it against the Saints, week 3. But that was a big win for Jordan Love. And after the game, at midfield, the two guys embraced. And Justin Herbert told Jordan Love, "You're very close to being there." And what he meant by that is being an elite quarterback with the rest of the guys. And I can tell you, he got Mahomes next Sunday night. And he has the Lions on Thursday. After that, Giants, Tampa Bay, Carolina, the Bears, Minnesota. If he gets a split of these two games, he's going to run wild. He's going to go crazy. Okay. And give Justin Herbert a lot of credit for showing so much class. I guess him and Love go way back since high school days. And both Californians. So Jordan Love yesterday was terrific. And he's getting better and better. And I told all you guys that. And gets a split here, he'll run the table the rest of the year. Green Bay will win those 5 games. But and the other side of that is our good friend Brandon Staley, who again is getting arrogant with the media and telling the media don't ask him certain questions. I got news for our good friend Brandon Staley. You are nobody, sir, in the coaching world. You only got that job because Spanos is too cheap to pay a big coach. He hasn't done that since Marty Schottenheimer. And I can tell you right now, okay, that team is in trouble. He's the defensive guru. That defense let Jordan Love have a field day yesterday. And give Jordan Love a lot of credit. Now, Jordan Love's going to lose a lot of players now. Aaron Jones, looking, he's out for the year. A couple of guys on defense are all banged up. And they got a short week. They got to go to Detroit Thursday. And we'll recap that game Friday night when I come up here. So, I am going to go tonight with Ravens quarterback and his wife. By the way, for you Swifties, Taylor's not there tonight. She's in Argentina on concert tonight. She got to do a makeup concert in Argentina, so she's not there tonight at the game. And for all you Swifties out there, your girl is not going to be there tonight. So I'm going to go Chiefs. I'm going to go Philadelphia 27-24. I think Mahomes has problems with the receivers They're not working for this great magician. And Patrick Mahomes is a magician. Don't think he's not. I mean, Mahomes is one of the all-time greats, in my opinion, already. And I see him winning more Super Bowls before his career is over. He's breathtaking to watch. I can tell you that right off the bat. He is breathtaking to watch. I mean, my mom adores Patrick Mahomes and Tua. She loves Tua. My mom, she's down on Watson, and she loves her sunshine. And Russell Wilson, boy, was my mother giddy last night. She called me early this morning talking about her Russell. And Russell looked good. I watched the game. I'll tell you the game I watched over again before I get off there. I watched the Dolphin game over again. And I came away very proud of the Dolphins. I really did. And the reason why I did was because, like I said, they hung in there in a street fight and they fought back. And Miami showed some toughness yesterday. I'm very proud of the Dolphins yesterday. You know, I'm a Dolphins fan, but I'm not a homer Dolphin fan. I'm very critical to the team. I have 50 years of reasons why I have my criticism of the team, but right now, I like what I see. I've been very impressed this year. And like I said earlier tonight to start the platform, I think they need more street night fights. Now, unfortunately, I don't see this, whoever this Jet guy that's coming in this week, I don't see him beating the Dolphins at all. They played the Dolphins twice in the next 4 weeks, weeks 12 and 15. I don't see it. And the Dolphins are going to have to just bite their time, get the victories, clinch a division title, and get ready for the big one, Christmas Eve. And it's going to be big, folks. The question is, can the Cowboys hold up their end of the bargain? The Dolphins are going to they're going to hold up their end of the bargain. Believe me, Miami's going to go forward. Miami's going to win. They already got one down. They're going to win these next 4 games. And I get the feeling Tyreek Hill, by the time Dallas flies in, will be the first 2,000-yard receiver. And that, if they beat Dallas, I will say it now, they beat Dallas. Tyreek Hill is your MVP of the NFL. Oh, it is phenomenal what he has done for the Dolphin franchise. And the cool thing about it is he's so humble about it. And this is what he wanted. He wanted his own team. He wanted to get out Mahomes and Kelsey's shadow. He's doing it. He's a breath of fresh air. He is the consummate professional. And I've been saying along, these Dolphin fools, though, they want to put the quarterback. The quarterback wouldn't be shit without number 10, okay, Dolphin fan? He wouldn't be shit. Okay? I don't want to hear Spider-Man talking about he's elite. He's not elite. You do know right now, in most top 10 of quarterback, he's 6 or 7. Okay? And I don't even look at him like that. Like I said before, Tua is not a whipping boy of mine because I know what he is. He's good. He's good. How can I say this? Believe it or not, I know you people will be surprised by this. Most of the Super Bowl QBs, champions, have had great talent around them. Okay. But the problem was back in the day, they will give that quarterback more praise than they deserve. But I think in today's football, that's changing. And what I mean by that is more players with the great talent. That quarterback, Russell Wilson's one of them, don't get the love like they should. Everybody's making fun of Tim Boyle starting ahead of Zach Wilson. And it's like I said, with the Jets, Rodgers will be back next year. Once the Dolphins beat them on Friday, Rodgers is not coming back. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Too many teams are ahead of the Jets in the AFC. And I'm looking at the Jets right now, and I'm like saying, hey, you better get into the sweepstakes like the Giants for Marvin Harrison Jr. See what happens. And by the way, because the Jets will finish third place, guess who they play next year? And it's going to be the hottest ticket. You think Dallas, Miami's going to be hot? This ticket's going to be hotter. Rodgers goes back to Lambeau. The sooner you make that game happen, schedule makers, I promise you, the Jordan Love you're seeing right now, let me put it this way. The Jordan Love you will see in December and January is the Jordan Love you're going to see next year. And Raven, it's for you, family. Next Sunday night, they're in Green Bay. Don't let Jordan Love go off because he's about to. Justin Herbert said that yesterday. He's about to. You can see it now. I mean, and you know me, I love Jordan. I think, like I've been saying, criticizing him, he's in love with himself too much. I mean, goddamn, when you see him, the Chief game, he's gonna play his best game against the Chiefs because his hero's on the other side of the field. He worships the ground Patrick Mahomes walks on, and that could either be troublesome or that could be beautiful to watch. And I will say it now, Kelsey will have a monster game next Sunday night in Lambeau. And I'm going to go with the Chiefs in that one, only because of they're a better team. And Kansas City's real close. I mean, excuse me, Green Bay's getting there. Like I told you guys, they remind me of the 2006 Packers. That was a team that they just fell to pieces, and then they built it back up. And they finished 6-10 that year. And then they carried their momentum from that year to 2007. They lost the championship game at home to the Giants. So I got Chiefs. I got Philly tonight, 27-24. And the Cowboys, Miami will win. Okay. Dolphins are back, showing like again. I don't know about that. The coach was pissed off yesterday. You better cause. What's up, 305? I'm ready to get out of here, man. It's good to see you, bro. Jets are going to play their third string quarterback the rest of the year, some guy named Tim Boyle. So you'll hear me talk about it more tomorrow night, 305. I love you, man. Thanks for popping up. And I'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Thank you for being. If the game is a great game, listen to me. If the game is a great game, I promise I will come back and do. I forgot what they call that shit. Review or whatever. I'll do that for you. I'll come back around 11:30 tonight and do a nightcap. I promise. Right? Yeah, man, I'm going to my mother's watch the game 305. And if the game is great, I'll be back tonight. So be look forward for the bat signal. Okay. I love you guys, man. 305, I love you. Let me say what's up, people. Raven Knight, Kane, Zeman, Don Philly. I love you guys, man. People in the clouds. Get ready to head to Mom's. Get ready to take this Uber. At this time of night, it's like 5 minutes. I'm at Mom's. 2099. Let me get the hell out of here. If the game is great, I'll be back on tonight, right, everybody? If not, Have a good evening and get ready for tomorrow, the aftermath. Good night from the Oasis. 305, I love you, fam. Be good. Raven, you be good too. People in the clouds, thank you. Good night from the Oasis.